Oh, my mic is on. Hi. Yo 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 yo. Yo 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 yo. Hubba jubba dip bop bop scoop cop wibbity boo. Bada doo doo. Scudda biddy bee bee. Hubba doo pee pee and scoop it up bee poo. A boop it doo boo. A scoop it doo boo. A rubba goop doo boo. Choo 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 choo. Didn't somebody already put something on the queue? Gaming with Doopy, sorry Sam. Oh, Gaming with Doopy, you've already used your free token, right? There's a small part of me. There's a small part of me that wants to just make requests free forever for always. But that part of me would probably end up sleeping on the couch. I'm just kidding. It's kind of a meme. It's kind of a meme here that my wife is like a taskmaster and won't love me if I don't make tons of money on stream, but it's more a joke than anything. But no, I probably have to keep doing requests for money. I gotta get that bag, you know, gotta get the bag. How y'all doing? You having a good day? I'm having a pretty good day. I'm ready to roll here. I'm feeling spicy. I got my attitude. I got my attitude today. I got my energy going. You'll notice that I'm shamelessly playing the Deltarune album. Normally I don't play it because I'm concerned about like my video getting muted or whatever. But the I think it'll either just get muted or like revenue split or whatever, but I don't make revenue from the streams anyway. I mean, I make like $1 or something from views of past streams, so I'm not really worried about it. I can also just cut off the intro. I can cut out the whole starting soon screen on YouTube and get right to it in the VOD. Edit it right out. That's the thing. People do that. People do that. It's a thing, okay? All right? All right? It's a thing. Why are you making me defend myself here? It's a thing. Get off my case. I don't want to hear about it. Skip. Oh, somebody said something about... Oh, okay. Wolfram said very kindly in chat, sorry if you get a lot of these questions. Don't be sorry. It doesn't matter how many times I get the question. You haven't asked it yet. And if you haven't asked it yet, you should feel free to ask it. Or even if you have. But maybe not. I don't know. Trevor Heads is great. I like that. I like that. We can keep it. A couple people on TikTok have called me Big Trev, and I'm kind of okay with it. I feel like I should hate that, but I don't. Whoa! 2222 from the 828. We're at about halfway to the tip goal for the day, and the stream hasn't even started. At another 5 from SLID32FD318DF. Oh, I didn't make it. Man, I feel like I shouldn't hit start stream. I feel like I'm gonna make more money if I don't do anything. Like I'm kind of scared to hit start because everything's going so much better like this. Anyway, I was in the middle of answering. Thank you. Yeah, it's the new meta. Thank you, 828. I appreciate it. I said you would stop at 20, but looks like I was wrong. Okay, let me try for the third time to answer this question. What's up, Blood Ape? With the toot toot. Wolfram asked, sorry if you get a lot of these questions, but should we wait for volume 2 of Deltarune? I assume you mean piano collections, of course. That would be super cool, like greatest day of my life. Yes, it is coming before too long. I can't say when. There is currently a release date planned, but these things change sometimes. I'll just say, don't be like expecting it tomorrow, but don't be expecting a long wait either. It depends on your definition of long. How do you see the song list? Exclamation song list in the chat to see it. But yes, it is definitely coming. It is already public knowledge that it is finished. It is complete. The album is complete. But there are other things that have to happen before an album can come out. With like art and logistics and marketing and blah, blah, blah. All the stuff I don't do. My part is done. Yes, it is tomorrow. People have been making that joke in YouTube comments and on like TikTok and stuff. Deltarune Piano Collections Volume 2 tomorrow. The meme kind of parallel to the, Deltarune tomorrow that people would spam in like Nintendo Directs and all that. And I said that if I just can see one person say that in the next Nintendo Direct chat, that'll be it for my bucket list. That's the last thing. At that point, I'm good. Can we also talk real quick about how Feeling Spicy rolled a 10 out of 10 with Mabe Village? Echo Clang did a Feeling Spicy, which is just a random request. It goes through my thousands of songs and picks one randomly. Echo Clang did it, and it rolled Mabe Village from Link's Awakening. That's a 10 out of 10. Your first request is free, or you have to get a tip. First request is totally free. Totally free. If it doesn't, it should give you a token. Let's see, tokens, JP, MP 4888. Let's see what you got. 828 with the 20. Wait, what is the current cost of Birabudo? Yeah, you have a token already just by talking. Wait. Why'd you do a $20 tip for something you didn't have to? Are you about to for a choose your own sheets? I was wondering. I was giving A28 some crap for making me play this like 15-minute song. I don't know if it's really 15 minutes, but it's really long. I was giving him crap for making me play that all the time with choose your own sheets tokens. Because I was like, man, you're getting a deal. It's only $5 and I'm playing this like 15-minute thing. So he just tipped $20 to request it. A28, for the record, you always have the freedom to work the system as you will. But also, that is extremely classy. That is extremely classy and greatly appreciated. Since it is a pretty long request. But the system is what it is, man. Although I guess there's a limit. Like, at some point, how about we go ahead and start the stream? At some point, I have to be like, nah, that's too much, right? Like, if somebody requested like a 50-page book or something of sheet music, then I might be like, okay, I'm going to read the first 3 pages, and then I got to call it, right? But like, when you're requesting something that's like 10 minutes, it depends on the piece, but it's, use discretion, right? Oh, also, will Volume 2 include Chapter 5? No. Volume 2 is already done. It was complete before Chapter 5 came out. I don't know if the record label Materia Collective, I don't know if they even hear the soundtrack before, like, the week that the game comes out. I don't know. I think that, I'm not sure about this, so don't take my word for it. I think they didn't know it was coming out, Chapter 5, until I told them. Because I sent a message to Sydney Kierstad, who I work directly with on a lot of the piano stuff, when it was announced during the Nintendo Direct. I was like, oh my gosh, Chapter 5's coming out. Like, let's get talking about, doing another volume. I can't remember exactly what she responded, but it was something to the effect of like seriously? Like, it's, what's happening? So I think they might not have even known, because Toby likes to be very sneaky. I don't know that for a fact. That was just how I interpreted it. So don't Don't go like posting that on socials and stuff. That Toby's a sneaky boy who doesn't tell anybody about anything. But no, there is no chapter 5 in volume 2. My ideal for volume 3 would be to do all the tracks from chapter 5 that we ever want to, and then not have to worry about it if we do more from there. Did I vote in the poll? What poll? Is volume 2 coming out tomorrow? Yes. I like the answers. Those are good answers. 2 that are just no. There were more. What's the process for creating the collections? Do I get to choose the songs? Yeah, largely. I have ultimately, I would say I probably have like the most say in the track selection, but not really. We're seriously going to hit the tip goal before I even play a song. What the heck? There's so much happening right now, and there's so many songs on the queue, and I'm answering questions, and I'm being a professional. Hello, Trevor. I started learning My Castle Town, and boy, am I not used to playing a waltz. Well, hey, I think My Castle Town is maybe the easiest in the collection. No, probably Don't Forget, but it's up there, so that's a good one to work on. Everybody, I don't know about that. Everybody loves me. My baby loves me. She's so cute. Yeah, requests are based on token value. The only difference between the free tokens and not free is that free ones can't be used for choose your own sheets. Aside from that, it's just ordering them by dollar value. But once one is already started, it's not supposed to get replaced, which looks like it's working, actually. I thought that wasn't working. I thought that ones that were requested with higher value. No, I did fix that. I did fix it. So the one that was already in place stayed in place. I guess I did fix that. Somebody asked about there's a few more questions. Let's see. Shiny Toaster Oven said, sorry if I'm spamming. You're not spamming. You're good. But what game was your favorite to make a piano collections of? Oh, Deltarune. Easily. That's honestly such an easy choice. It was so much fun to make a piano collections out of Deltarune. Like, just there's no comparison with any of the other games that I've done. I'm not saying it's my favorite soundtrack of them. I'm saying just fun-wise, easy, hands down. And I would say probably Volume 1 was more fun to make than 2, but just because some of the tracks on it are, I mean, like Rude Buster, Field of Hopes and Dreams, Big Shot, like just stupid fun. Stupid fun. Volume 2 in 10 minutes. Yep, that's it. Someone said, okay, what's your process for creating the collections? Do you get to choose the songs? So at the end of the day, the record label has the final say, right? But like they want it to be the best possible album. They want to, incorporate all the tracks that are like the biggest hits, obviously. So like there's no way we weren't going to do Big Shot or World Revolving or whatever. So, we want the same things. Me and them and Toby, what little bit he's involved, which I don't even really know how much because we've never talked. We all want the same thing. We want the album to be a success. So, we're pretty aligned in our thinking. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I would say I have the most sway, even though it's not my final call. Like, if I just say, yeah, I really don't think that one's going to work well as a piano track, which I've never said. I literally have never said that because there's always a way. Big Shot should not make for a good piano arrangement, right? But there is always a way to make it work. But I will say sometimes if like with Volume 2, there was one track that actually 2 tracks. There were 2 tracks that we were already at the point of like final paperwork and doing the contract. And what's the right phrase here? I threw the biggest wrench in things and I said, man, you know what? I think these 2 tracks need to be changed to these 2 tracks. And I like really pushed on it despite the fact that like we were right on the verge of like sealing the deal, signing paperwork, getting it all sorted out. And I said, no, I think these 2 have to change. And I made my case for it. And like, I get really familiar with the music. I play the game. I want to, sort of cover cover like the arc of the story with the tracks that we choose and all that. And at the end of the day, I got my way on that. I mean, they agreed. They were happy with the difference. But it's not ultimately like my call so much. But they give me a lot of freedom with just about everything. Creatively. Let's see. Coveting Cape says, I hate asking this, but may you please, Your Majesty, Trevor Allen Gomes, bring up my request. I really need to lie down on a mattress and enter the REM phase in a few minutes. And I would really love listening to your amazing performance of the song by me requested. I swear that it's a short one, which won't disturb other requests. What do you guys think? That was so polite. That was so polite and sincere. Free requests. Token Frenzy has been entered, so the next 10 people that type exclamation gimme token get a free request token. We just hit the goal for the day. Oh, that's funny. Exclamation gimme token if you want a free token. This is your one big chance. Now's your chance to have a token. All right. Wait. Oh, so many people are saying it in YouTube chat, but it's not giving it to them. Is it working? It would tell you if you got one. it would say something. Except it might... did it? Okay, so hang on. This is all coded by me. For the record, this is coded by me. This is some jank stuff. It may be that it's given them to people, but let me see. For example, tokens lateralis. Yes. So what it's not doing is responding in YouTube chat. So it's giving them to you, I think, but then not saying anything in YouTube chat. So I code this stuff myself. It's a little jank, and I added YouTube chat to it after the fact. So I need to pop open my Trello board. I'm going to go on my Trello board, and I'm going to add to the Twitch list. Check out Pappy responses for Token Frenzy. All right, that's too funny. Okay, so wait. It was Coveting Cape asked nicely if I could play their request first. Which one is you? Long Elevator. What do you guys think? They were really polite about it, so I feel like I've got to do it. I also need to get sheet music showing on the Raspberry Pi, which might take just a second because I didn't. For whatever reason, opening the browser the first time after booting up. Opening a browser after booting up this Raspberry Pi for the first time, it has to think for like 5 minutes. Like I just click browser and then nothing happens and it sits. You didn't get tokens on both of your accounts? Wait, were you trying to get 2 during the token frenzy? Did you try to be sneaky? Because if so, then you deserve what you got. You deserve what happened. You got one on YouTube. Okay. Well. It's because all the JavaScript has to load, which takes forever on Raspberry Pi. Yggdrasil Lord, there's probably, there's definitely, I'm sure, but I don't know how easy. There's got to be a way that I can automate that, right? So that when I first boot up the Pi, anything that it needs to do related to that is like any JavaScript that needs to run or whatever just happens automatically so that I don't then have to wait when I click browser. Like it's still thinking. It's like it's vibe coding its own browser right now, a brand new browser that it's then going to run. Man, we get a ton of little tips today. That's my ideal. That is my dream when it comes to income from streaming, is to not get just like, you know, just gargantuan tips from Saudi Arabian oil princes here and there, but like just lots of little tips is honestly like that's the best. Because I don't want nobody to have to like break the bank, or like I don't want anybody to ever feel like they have to. And so I like that. I like that when it's just like lots of, you know, little stream of income. I'm buying time right now because it's still thinking. It's still thinking. But the idea is also me playing the piano. I'm waiting for the stinking browser. Okay, so the song is Long Elevator from Undertale. I don't know what it sounds like, but I'm going to play it based on vibes. This is what Long Elevator from Undertale would probably sound like. The browser booted, but I'm going to do this anyway. Is that about it? I feel like that's the long and the short of it, right? Okay, no, now I've got the browser loaded. Oh my gosh! You got me so good! Who did it? Who did it? Oh, you got me! You got me good. It was Ducks. Ducks says, "Let's wake up that viewer." So tipping that was the $9.03 tip alert. I swear I'm gonna play music someday. I'm working on getting this all going. Hang on. That was my baby, for the record. That is one of my many, many tip alerts on this channel. I feel like, oh wait, it needs me to sign in with the H? I don't know my password. Why are you making me, I don't know my Google password? I guess I do. Hang on, gotta do some two-factor. This is, what a mess. This is so professional. This is so professional. All right, guys, don't tell anybody, but this is my code. I really got to make sure that the pie stuff is like 100% good to go before I start stream. Okay, here we go. All right. That's all good. I'm getting my chat going. Got to get my chats showing. They're on light mode by default. Trevor, do sudo, nano, etc. code in the terminal and add any commands. In this case, starting Chromium. Are you in our Discord? Because I will not remember any of what you just said after the stream, but I'm 100% certain that everything you just said was correct, and so I'm going to want to do it later. It's probably not terribly complicated. I'm just going to have ChatGPT do it for me. Just trying to trigger people. Undertale, Long Elevator. Here you go. This is it. I'm making it happen. I'm never going to play music! I'm so sorry, Coveting Cape. Witchbird just triggered Africa. I don't mean the continent. I mean my tip alert. This is the greatest tip alert in Twitch history. I was interviewed by The Verge for the. I'm not kidding. There's an article on TheVerge.com about what you are about to watch. So this took me 2 years to make.
I hear the drums echoing tonight, but she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. The moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. It's gonna take a lot to take me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. Unless the rain's down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never
Oh, hi. You can see me right now. Man, I got a huge pimple on my forehead. Anybody else feeling me there? Living that big forehead pimple life?
Talking about
Uncle
the
Larry
88
didn't
music,
die in a
talking about
helicopter
the
crash?
88-bit music.
It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. Unless the rain's down in Africa. Unless the rain's down in Africa. Unless the rain's down in Africa.
Okay, so he died in a boking accident. Okay, so Xandru. Okay, so the Luigi character in these alerts is canonically he's called Sad Luigi. And there's origin stories for all of these things. All those characters, everything. There's lore here. There's like deep lore on this channel. I'm serious. I've been streaming almost 10 years. No, it doesn't restart my router if you tip $1,000, you Drassaler. I don't even know if that one works. Does the $1,000 alert play? Yeah, it does. Except it doesn't. His name is Sad Luigi, canonically. But someone in YouTube chat just referred to him as Crypto Luigi. And I don't know why, but that really tickles me. And I've been thinking, okay, if I ever bring back the characters, like Larry and all that, I need to know what they've done since, what they've been up to since the last time we saw them. And I feel like Luigi would totally be into crypto. I feel like Sad Luigi's thing would be that he's like all in. He's all in on like Dogecoin or something. I think he needs to be one of those people who like had a moment where he actually could have become a millionaire and then he waited a little too long. He needs to be like a big, what is it? Hold on for dear life. Hodl. Do you actually say it like a word? Hodl. K-Mations, you get a free request. Everyone gets a free request. Okay, Coveting Cape, are you still here? Can I play Long Elevator for you now? If everyone will allow me to actually play a song. Echo Clang, thank you for the 903. All right, long elevator from Undertale. Everybody just chill out. Chill out. There's no way I could do. I wanted to do both feet, but then I couldn't hold the sustain pedal, so. Hold the pedal with my hand. I could hold down the pedal with my hand and play the piano with both feet, but I wouldn't be able to see it. I'm not a contortionist. Dried Fruitoni, thank you for the €5 super chat. I'm going to manually give you a request token for that because it doesn't automatically give request tokens for super chats at the moment. All this bot stuff, I made it myself, and it's, it's Janktown, USA, and doesn't have integrations with everything. Okay, moving on. Coveting Cape, get out. Go to bed. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Whoa, we got some toot-toots that were stored up. We'd stored up some toots. When I've got it, when a song is highlighted and I'm not playing, or and I'm supposed to be playing it, it won't play the train alerts that have queued up until I go to the next song, and then it does them all at once. So I just realized that we're storing up our toots. We're holding in our toots. Am I the only one who finds that really funny? Am I basically a child? All right, Mabe Village from the Dork Arena of Tim. All right. Mabe Village from Link's Awakening. I'm busting out my little Andes 25F. I don't have a name for this one, do I? Oh, no, we call it Tootie. It's Tootie, which makes sense because we were holding in our toots. Mabe Village. Hang on. All right, I better get a move on. I better get moving. The queue is so full. Something like that. Love it. Michael Wave, thank you for the $5 super chat. I am unfamiliar with chrispianowaitingroom.ogg. Do you all think that the smart thing for me to do right now would be to completely ignore how much is on the queue and instead look up what that track is because I'm curious? chrispianowaitingroom.ogg. I want to hear it. Is that actually the original? Is this the original or is it somebody covering it? And if it's the original, is this literally just a recording of Toby at a piano? Because it's obviously a real piano. this is the original. This is too funny. So it is him playing, right? It's totally him. Wait, you think it's Leonard Rain? This sounds more like it would be Toby. Yeah, because I mean this in the nicest way possible, but I feel like if it were Lena, I never remember how to say it. I feel like it would be a little more polished. Like it sounds so raw to me that seems like it's more Toby. This is useful for me to hear how he thinks of piano writing. Yeah, he just does very block. I'm actually learning a lot right now about Toby's thought process. Something like that. Da-na-na-na-na. This is really interesting to me. There you go. I may have embellished slightly. That reminds me of a track called TV World. Just a little bit. All right, how about I get back? Oh my gosh. Why is this still happening? 828 is just, that was just to torment me. That was no other reason. Here's Birabudo Kingdom from Super Mario Land. I'm not even going to make a whole joke out of it. Oh my gosh. There you go. That was it. You knucklehead. Oh, wait. I didn't even have the room cam going. It was just going between hand cam and face cam. And the next song is a beloved classic from a game you may or may not have heard of called Super Mario Land for the Game Boy. This is one of the more popular tunes from it called I believe it's called Birabudo. I want to say Birabudo Kingdom. And it goes a little something like this. Okay, some context for those of you new here. Birabudo Kingdom from Super Mario Land is kind of a huge meme here because of, I won't go into all the detail, but one time I had to play it basically 30 times in a row because of bad decisions that I'd made. And so now requesting it on this channel, every time it's requested, the price goes up by $1. And A28 has made it his like life's work to see how far it can be pushed. So at this point, it costs $24 to request Birabudo Kingdom. And so I do it in different keys. I do it in different time signatures, whatever. It's a meme. Have I ever had to do something because of good decisions I've made? Raise my baby daughter, child? There's the right answer. There's the right answer. There's the right answer. I got you. I got you. I got you. Can we see that baby daughter child for 903? You know, there's other what did we decide it's called? Found footage? There's other found footage. That one's just the funniest. All right, choose your own, requested by A28. Oh, Xeon 3000XX, thank you for the $10. We are $1.24 away from the next token frenzy. Y'all better be ready to type exclamation gimme token when we hit that 200. If you're in YouTube chat, it's not going to tell you if you got one, so you'll then just want to do like exclamation tokens to see if you've got one or not. Please bear with all the jankiness. I do what I can. I code this stuff myself. We're not just talking vibe coding. I really make it. I really make it. All right, Google Form. Choose your own sheets for May 28. I'm cooking, guys. I'm cooking. I'm doing my best. There's one from Jaron D. Ratman. There's one from A28. I'm trying to see. Is it just the one from you, A28? Only the one, my dearest 10th anniversary. All right, A28 really paid for this one. It's a long as butts arrangement, but he tipped $20 for it, which feels incredibly appropriate and generous and kind. So far, only one request from you. All right, but this is a good one too. So this is an Animen's arrangement of My Dearest. Whoa, wait, how'd that happen? Oh, from the from the sub. It was from the sub. So it's adding value to the bar even before the toot toot happens. That's really funny. I'm making it play. Okay, I got to work that out too then. Bar going up when toots are held. A note on my Trello is now bar going up when toots are held. Oh, Token Frenzy does show up in YouTube chat. Yeah. It's because Twitch chat gets all the tokens first time around. Yeah, but you know what? The warning that says Token Frenzy has begun does go to both chats. So even though they see the stream later on YouTube because of the longer delay, they have just as much opportunity. I need to have it do a message when they're all gone. Pappy needs to warn when frenzy is over. So they do have their opportunity over on YouTube. They do. Pappy needs to at least just say like, "Hey, tokens are all gone," or something. Congrats to whoever got them. My Dearest 10-year anniversary edition for A28B. Kick back and relax. This is a good one. It's a long and brutal arrangement, but I'll be simplifying some stuff. Am I doing music reviews? Not particularly, just sort of as they randomly happen occasionally. Xeon, I see what a hard time you're having with the requesting. I'm so sorry. I will make absolutely sure that I play your request. I'm so sorry. You're like going through all these hoops. I feel so bad. I will make 100% sure that we play your request. All right, it's time for excuses with Trevor. I felt so sluggish during that. I felt like I was just playing so slow and like chunky. I think part of it was having a hoodie. So that goes bye-bye. Now you get to enjoy my nice butter yellow extra large Goodfellow tee. I'm a Goodfellow t-shirt kind of guy. I'm going to make an executive decision because I feel so bad for X-Xeon. I feel like that must have been the most frustrating thing in the world. Struggling so long to get the request, to do it right, and then having it be that requests are full. That's so annoying. Here's what I'm going to do. I think 10 is actually too low for the max. I would make it that there's just no maximum and then always, try to close requests if there's a lot. But I think I probably need at least some safeguard. But it can be more than 10. I'm going to bump it up a bit. Let's see. Oh, wait. Wrong script. I want to be absolutely sure I play yours. It is sheet music you're trying to submit, right? I saw you, Drasselor, say something about a YouTube link, but I didn't see what link you were trying to use. As long as it's sheet music, you're good. But yeah, generally not YouTube videos. Let's see. Max request is currently set to 10. I'm going to make it 20. But then also, I will try to remember to close the queue if so you do have to use the Google form. That's where I need you to put it. It's on the website. That means max requests at once is also what, for per person? Currently there isn't one. It's more that I just ask you nicely to not do that. Okay, I'm opening requests, but I'm gonna regret this so fast. I need to move like crazy. I'm not even gonna talk. I'm just gonna play music. Red Pander, here's your choose your own sheets. I'm not even gonna say anything anymore. I'm now a machine that plays music and nothing else. Is your sheet music in there? Red Pander? I don't see it. I don't see a choose your own sheets sheet from you yet, so I'm just going to move on to the next one and then come back to it in case you haven't had a chance to submit it yet. So this is My Castle Town. Yeah, sorry, I can't read. I'm an Undertale fan. Yikes. Woof. That is brutal. All right, My Castle Town. So you can submit your own sheet. And yes, Jared, I will attempt to sight read anything. That is the one thing I don't do for the free tokens that everyone gets. So everyone gets a free request token in this chat, but that does not mean I will do the sight reading request for that. All right, here's... hang on. My Castle Town from Dilbert's Rune, chapter 1 or something. I don't know. Here we go. Everybody kick back. Relax. Oh, I just noticed that rebooting PappyBot made the tip bar red. It changes colors every time the goal is hit, and then it makes a new goal when the goal's hit, but it reverts to the first color when I reopen the app. That's lame. That's lame. PappyBot, keep color for finished tip levels. Okay, here's My Castle Town. Broccoli or spinach, which tastes better? Really good spinach, maybe. But broccoli is better to get pretty decent mid results with. That's my take. A little butter and oil, salt and pepper, pan fry it. It's killer. Something like that. Not my best performance because I was reading chat the whole time. Although, I mean, maybe it wouldn't have been perfect anyway. There are so many choose your own cheatses. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. 28 feet. I don't need that from you. I don't need that from Ah! You monster. You monster. Oh my gosh. Yes, so the exploit where you are able to request a choose your own sheets with a token that's worth less than $5, I'm aware of that. I thought that I had already fixed it. So basically, it checks first when you try to do choose your own sheets. I'm sure you realize what's happening. It checks, do you have a token that's worth $5 or more? If so, yes, you can do a choose your own sheets. Now I take your token from you, and then it just takes the lowest value. I thought I had fixed that, though. It's a very, very simple exploit that I did know about. Oh my gosh! No! I said no! I realize I've given you these tools and have no one to blame but myself. That one was Jaren. At this point, I'm immune. I'm fine now. I'm fine. I've gotten the scares out of my system. I'm good. I'm Gucci. Moving on. Choose your own from... Oh, did Pander get it on there? There's so many choose your own sheets. This feels like risky business. So many choose your own sheets. I'm a little scared. At some point, I might have to make choose your own sheets more expensive. Just because when the queue gets bogged with them, it can be risky business. Musica Nocturna del Estrade de Madrid. Military Night Watch in Madrid, requested by Red Pander. What is this? Is this like French Muse score? What am I looking at? And there are so many ads on this website. I am genuinely scared of what I'm looking at. Free-scores.com. This is... Am I going to get like specifically French viruses here? All I can see is the first page without like what I assume is giving them my social security number. I might have to not do this one. or just play you the first page. I might have to just no, this isn't yours, Dried Fruitoni. This is Red Pander. I think. Yeah, this is Red Pander's. Here's what I'm going to do. Just first page is fine. Oh, I feel bad, though. It's not very much. Here, I'm just going to play, like, the first few stanzas of it to tickle your fancy, and then I'm just going to give you the token back, and you can try something else sometime. Oh, but first I have to actually click this thing to move us on. So it's like, what I've got is something like this. I feel like this might not really be what you're wanting anyway. Because this is like a transcription, I guess. And it's kind of really like dull. Oh no, that's nice. Oh, okay. Now I'm vibing. But it looks like it's a transcription of a string quintet. That intro didn't translate very well, I think. Then obviously this is lovely. There's a little sample, and that one's on the house because I'm not making you pay for that. But yeah, that website just a little scary. Just a little scary. So I didn't want to get too deep into it. I get a golf clap for the kindness. Epitaph. From Final Fantasy VI. This was a good roll. This is a feeling spicy. So Witchbird just did a random request and we got Epitaph. How many requests are on the queue? I wanna see. It numbers them now. Okay, so there are 14. Sure. All right, Epitaph. Here we go. Stop it! Is this going to be how I make all my money from now on? Is that alert? I feel almost like I need to apologize to new people who are here for the first time and are getting scared off by literally my own baby. But at the same time, I feel like it's just an accurate depiction of this channel's energy. And so it's probably a good litmus test to know whether you're in the right place. Though I do some streams where all that I do is music and alerts are fully off, for the record. If people don't like the evil baby, they deserve to be here. Yes! Yes, they do. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. I'm wary of being like, then you're not in the right place if you don't like that. No, because I understand. I understand fully if that's just not somebody's cup of tea to get jump scared by a fat baby. But at the same time, it also just like is the energy of the channel, you know? Like it is me. It's the Trevor of it all. You know what I'm saying? So it's a tough thing. You're a new people and you find it funny. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, I think part of it has to do with your expectations. If you're expecting to come in, sit down, and like chill and just listen to a piano piece and sip a martini and have absolute bliss, then you might be in the wrong place. Who did it that time? How much money have I made off of that tonight? Like $60? And nobody's done the long one, though. There's a longer one that provides, like, context. There's lore. There's lore behind the scary baby. That was 828 yet again. Oh, and Yggdrasil did the 904. There's a found footage that's got, like, the deep lore behind all of it. Nobody's doing that, though. Wandering Rose from Omori, requested by Jaw Rando Man. Let's do it. Some Omori. No, the context is what makes it scary. I want to hear it real quick, just the first few seconds. What's it called? Omori Wandering Rose. Cool. Got it. All right. Wandering Rose. Maybe all I need to do is turn the volume down a bit on the jump scare baby, except then it feels like, I don't know, it feels like it defeats the purpose. That's a tough call. All right, here's Wandering Rose from Omori. Platinum was always 100. I can't remember what the one for 1,000 is called. That was the arrangement by Piano Bin. We've seen arrangements by Piano Bin before. Piano Bin is not Dale North, is it? All right. We're keeping things cooking. Oh, speaking of cooking. My wife texted a video of the baby eating. I'm getting my own private jump scare here. Hang on, watching a video of my baby. Okay, so context. I'm not going to show it to you, but I'm going to let you hear it. There are these pumpkin decorations at the store at home that made Addie just freak out. Like, she just thought they were the scariest thing, and we don't know why. She loves pumpkins. She doesn't even care if they have faces. So we don't know why she found them so scary. But she'll say, when she says like about something, she says like such and such and then like. What she means is she doesn't like it. That is her shorthand for saying it. This is my little girl. She's just shy of 2. If she says like about a food, she means she doesn't like it. So this is her talking about the pumpkins right now. Eyes. No. Oh, no. Eyes. No eyes. No eyes. She just keeps going, pumpkins. Creepy. Oh, she's so creepy. Oh, what a little weirdo. Kids are weird. All right, there was Rabdo's song. I hope he was here to see it. Dried Fruitoni. Dried Fruitoni. Little Dropbox. Oh, Flower Man. Hot Pumpkin Takes. That's right. Flower Man. Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay, so this is arranged by Dried Fruitoni. Wait. Are you here, Dried Fruitoni? Did the submitter, in this case, arrange it? Can I give you... Of course I can give you feedback. And I'm glad that at first glance this looks good. Because that means that I wouldn't have accidentally gone off and said it sucks with the arranger here. Which is my biggest fear now. That's going to happen. But no, so far, so good. Just glancing at it, looks good. So everybody knows. Flower Man starts with... It's a little drum fill thing. Like drums and a bass. So right out the gate, you've done something fun to... So I'm going to kind of slowly work my way through it since we have the arranger in the house. I'm going to kind of go one hand at a time. Cool. Yeah, good. I almost wonder if I'd rather have it go to the full octave only on the very last note. So instead of da 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 ba bum, instead maybe da 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 dun da dun dun dun. But meh. Either way. So this is not something I would be able to sight read, to be clear. But it's a like very busy, challenging piece, so I wouldn't expect a good arrangement to be sight readable. I like the ba-da-da-da. Putting that in the left hand is cool. So, okay, believe it or not, when you've got this left hand, I hope you all don't mind if I give like kind of a quasi lesson right now, rather than just like try and do a full performance of it. I feel like it's more useful to Dried for Tony if you're wanting feedback. You might think that it's like more polished and looks better to do this. You've got the split voices here where when the left hand is doing. So you got the top voice in the left hand going bum, 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 bum. You've got that written independently of the ba 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 da da ba 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 ba. You might think that looks more like polished or professional. It actually is best to just let that be one voice. And so it would just be eighth note, octave. Though I realize you might be wanting it held. So like... But to me, that just feels kind of awkward and ultimately isn't going to add anything to it. So. Some of the stuff in the left hand just could be thinned out a bit. So like this is a good example at 33. You just take out that E on the so like instead of being a triad. Sometimes just like finding a triad really quickly like that with your hand is difficult. Then you can do the same exact thing on the just take out that F sharp on the bottom. So boom, tum. So I'm getting into minutia. I feel like I need to give you more big picture stuff or we'll be here forever. This could really turn into an actual free lesson. I wouldn't ever do the... Oh, no, that's octave up. Never mind. Let's not talk about notation. I need to not get into notation or we'll literally be here all day. I'm trying to think of like the fastest way to give feedback here because a lot of it is so good. A lot of it is really what it needs to be already. I would say, as you are playing it yourself, if there are parts where you're like, man, that's just so hard, like I wish that could be easier, you're the arranger, so it can be easier. You can make it easier. So there are certain things in here that I bet you struggle to play yourself because I know I would struggle with it. Like that to me feels kind of awkward. It's, I think the biggest recurring thing is when the left hand has quick jumps with like multiple notes at once, as opposed to just like, it can quickly become sort of clunky when your left hand has to quickly find multiple notes. Does that make sense? That at least for me, that's a big weakness in playing. Like it's just something that feels awkward to me, but there are, you know, other pianists that don't struggle as much with that. You don't think Discord I don't want it to. It's fine. There's already too much Pappy spam. I might even kill it in general. This is the best part. When you're getting into like a bigger emotional moment like that, I'd expand registers. So like I'd start taking the right hand up an octave there. Having it all sitting so low is kind of putting like a lid on it in a way I don't think you want. So back to the whole like jumping to like tight chords quickly in the left hand. What you might get more mileage out of is covering more space and doing less notes. So like and just doing things that fall into exactly where your hands already would be. So like that's really nice. You notice you can do the A and B with just your thumb. That's a really fun one. I'm just thinking like what I would do. You get what I'm saying? It's more spacious, open, covering a larger range, but not as like many of these tight triads and stuff. That's where I think it gets away from you just a little bit. When you're doing the more arpeggiated, lush stuff, it's already pretty perfect. I assume you do play piano yourself and you are working on playing it. So you have a big retard here. So you're actually like playing with the form a bit yourself, right? Cool. Yeah, I wish I could spend more time on this, really get into it in the nitty gritty. Here's my biggest piece of advice. If you are the pianist playing it yourself, is follow instinct and like follow them hard. So if there's a part in there that you arranged in a particular way and you are really struggling to play it, and it's like, man, that just feels really tough. I give up. I quit, man. I quit. A28. You know what A28 is trying to do? He's trying to get people to leave. He's trying to get people to leave so that he can own the channel. That he can fully own the channel and everything will just be his and he'll get to pick all the songs and I will be his private jukebox. That's what's happening here. I know it. I know it. Anyway, follow your instincts. If there's something that you're really struggling to play as you're working through it, always remember, I am the arranger. I can make this easier if I choose. Remember, less is more. So much of the time. It's such a cliche, but it's so true. Less is more. Red Panda, I see that you found non-French music score sheet music for your piece. So I'm actually going to skip to yours. Just put your token on there whenever, if it isn't already. I'm just gonna play yours now because you've been through heck for this. Yeah, I'm gonna close the queue. That's a good call. A28 building up request to play Trouble Dingle 1 William times. The baby jump scare meta is so pay to win. Okay, the consensus. Wait. What's happening? Hang on. Our Tony box seems to be broken. This is the sound that it's making. For those of you who know what a Tony box is, and it won't turn off. Well, time for a tip goal for a new Tony box. I'm saying that to my wife, but I am kidding, for the record. Well, might be totally. There are no batteries. There are no batteries. I was going to say, it looks like the general consensus here is that Jump Scare Baby should stay. I feel kind of bad if it's scaring some people, but I guess I got to be me. I got to be me at the end of the day, right? Like I got to own it. Red Panda. Procession of the Military Night Watch in Madrid. You worked so hard to get this specific song. I'm curious if you have like a particular attachment to it. My wife can't get it to stop. There's no batteries or anything. Oh no, is it going to make that sound till it's dead? Because there's no batteries. We might have to put it in my car or something. It's just let it die. Yikes. There has to be a battery. How does it? Well, you can't just casually pop them open is the thing. They're designed to not be popped open. But yes, of course. I mean, there's a rechargeable battery in there somewhere, but it's rechargeable. You put it on a base. Ideally, I'd rather not crack it open, but, you know. Okay, I gotta get. No, you do not have to donate to request. Everybody gets a free one. Everybody gets one. All right, here's procession to the military night watch in Madrid. Well, tonight's tips may end up actually having to go to getting a new Tony box because that's a non-optional in this house. Oh no, Red Panda, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm going to make this work. This is an arrangement for French horn and piano, which is fine. You know, I read multiple instrument parts at the same time all the time, except it's horn and F, so I'm going to have to transpose by a fifth on the fly. No, it's fine. It's fine. I can do this. I'm going to transpose on the fly. It's just a fifth off. Okay, I can do that. Right? French horn is written, and it's written a fifth above what it sounds. Yes. Right? A fifth above. No, I got it. I can do this. I believe in me. Am I at least in like roughly the right tempo? Because I'm straight up guessing. Yeah, this is fine. I started thinking of it as a fourth up instead of a fifth down. And that made it a lot easier. All right, you don't even need to worry about submitting a request or anything to get rid of that token I gave you back. You can keep it, unless you already put it on the queue, because I feel so bad. That was such an ordeal that you got put through. You are so welcome. You need to see what my wife said. Wife said that she tried factory reset. Okay, here's the latest on the Tony box. So, for those of you who don't know what a Tony box is, you obviously don't have a toddler. They're this cute little. I didn't mean to. Sorry, Ringman, you're right. I did skip yours. I will play yours next. They're this cute little kind of foamy box thing, and you get little figurines. And when you put the figurine on it, it'll play various tracks. It could be books, it could be music, it could be whatever. So, for example, you could have a brown bear, and you put the brown bear on it, and it plays brown bear, what do you see? Or it could be Elsa, and you put it on the Tony box, and it plays songs from Frozen, and you can skip forward and back and whatever. So it's kind of like a CD player for babies, but like kids have them too, you know, up through just about any age, and there's games and all kinds of stuff you can do with it. So we've got the Tony box, and we've got a bunch. We've got like Bluey and Mr. Rogers and whatever, all this stuff. But the Tony box broke tonight, so it now sounds like this, for those who missed it. And it has not stopped. And my wife tried the factory reset, and it did not work. And it's one of Addie, my daughter, it's one of her favorite toys, so wife said if it's borked, we're getting a new one tomorrow. So I guess tips tonight are going toward that. How much does the new Tony box cost? We've already covered it tonight. Sounds like a short, which would mean that it is beyond. Hey, we're paying for a new Tony box with Addie jump scares. There's a new the second gen is out now. We had the first gen. It's $150. Tony Box made Deltarune. Toby Box. Tony Fox. Toby Box. Say that 10 times fast. Oh my gosh, it's $150 for a new one. The Gen 2. It really is like basically a kid's. Oh wait, no, it's $130 on their own website. Target, it's $150. Tony Box. That's really funny. I don't know why I never made that connection. Yeah, I guess we'll figure out which one. There's also a mini, which is kind of cute. It's one tricky Tony, yeah. Tony Box, Toby Fox. Yggdrassil says, I don't know, but since you can't get the electronics without breaking the toy, then yeah, it's going to be impossible to determine for sure. Yeah. Well, we got one discounted. Well, we didn't even get it. It was my mother-in-law got this one. She got like a really good deal for the box and a bunch of the Tonys. So there's no way it would be under warranty anyway at this point. Probably. I'm just guessing. All right. Ringman's request. I need to cook, man. It's 6. Requests are closed, right? Nope. Okay. I'm totally closing requests so I can get caught up. Let's see. We did not do that. 828 has so many choose your owns on there. Did you do them all with $1 tokens? You better not have done them with $1 tokens, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reject them if you did. I'm gonna be a stickler. Only for you. Green Hill from Sonic the Hedgehog. Thank you, DHQA, the YouTube link. Okay, Fall from Grace from Deltarune Chapter 5. So here's what I'm gonna do. Free token TH. Normally, I like to be as accommodating as I possibly can and make sure that I play everything, particularly for people who tip. But since I only have an hour left, I kind of have to keep it moving. So I just made sure that you did get a request token so that you can request that one next time that you're here. Or if I do get caught up on the queue, which I don't know if that's going to happen, then we could do it then. But I'm basically, all I'm trying to say is I'm giving you a token now to make sure that at least at some point I will be able to play that for you. Sonic the Hedgehog, yeah. So the score, Ringman, that you submitted is for piano, violin, and cello. It's written upside down, the parts, and the violin and cello barely do anything. Do you mind if I just do a different version, or were you specifically wanting to hear this one for some reason? Maybe it's like a banger as it goes on, but the score is kind of hard to read. Looks like it might actually be cool. Did you want to hear this one specifically, Ringman? Oh, I can ignore the non-piano parts. Well, I can just, I mean, if you just want Green Hill Zone, I can play Green Hill Zone. I've got sheet music for that elsewhere. If you just want Green Hill, I'm going to play Green Hill, man. Don't you worry. Oh, you do want to hear that version. Okay, cool. All right, that's all I need to know. If there's a reason that's what you want to hear, then I'm going to play it for you. I'm going to hit play on it real quick. Oh, I can't. Is it supposed to be swung? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to start playing. Yell at me in the chat if you're like, nah, it's supposed to be faster. Or, nah, it's supposed to be swung or something. Like, just be obnoxious in the chat and let me know. All right. DHQA, thank you for being so understanding. If we get caught up on the queue, we can maybe sort you out and find a score for that one. Okay, I'm going to take some heavy liberties with this because, like, the voicings being that low feels kind of off to me. So I hope you don't mind if I'm just going to do some fun stuff with it. I feel like something feels off. I don't know. Okay, so at first I was thinking this was just like some arrangement that a rando on MuseScore made that you'd stumbled on that you liked. And then I started realizing maybe this is like a legit arrangement that was transcribed. Is it Jean Baptiste? Yeah. Hey, I was closer than I thought with the original. So this is just a transcription somebody did. Yeah, they're just missing a ton of notes. Yeah, okay. They're just because what they wrote is, but it's. I think it may have thrown them off that it's a 10th that he's doing down there, and so they didn't think that was possible. Maybe the person transcribing, and so they wrote. But it's. I was actually closer than I expected at first. How did Toby contact me? He didn't. I've never once talked to Toby. Not a bit. Oh, and then it does go to straight. Oh, it's like straight against swung. That's pretty cool. This is sick. That's awesome. So no contact was needed really because the piano album, the official piano collections was my idea. I emailed Materia Collective because I've worked with them on numerous things, the Celeste album, my Chrono Trigger albums, etc. I emailed them and said, hey, do you have any plans to do a Deltarune piano collections? Because I think it really needs one. Because, like, duh, it's really popular and it's great music and all that. And they said, sure, let's do it. And from there, I made the album, obviously. And then when we put it out, I found out like the next day or 2 days later from them that Toby really liked it. You know, he hadn't listened to it till it came out. He really liked it, and then he wanted to put some of the music in Chapter 5. That was the last that I heard of that. Like this was like right after the piano album came out that they gave me a heads up that he was interested in using some of it in the game. And I had no problem with that. Not that it would make a difference if I did, because you know they can do what they want once the album is in their hands. And yeah. So that's it. I heard that from them, and then he put it in the game, and the rest is history. I've never once talked to Tony Box. Tony Box and I have never had contact. All right. Big Blue from F-Zero for 828. So, full transparency, I'm totally a LARPer. I'm totally a faker. I have not played Chapter 5. I've played Chapters 1 through 4. My policy is I don't play it until I'm contracted to do the album. And then that's when I play it and I go all out. That's how I did it with the others anyway. That's where I'd normally repeat. But watch me being a smart boy and moving right on. Bleep. To another A28. You rascally rabbit. He was just doing the jump scares so I'd get onto his stupid requests. F-Zero, Mute City. We're on an F-Zero kick. All right. Everybody kick back, relax. Arrangement before F-Zero? Do you mean before the one I just played? Because there were two F-Zeros back-to-back. So I played this F-Zero, and right before this song I played another F-Zero. I don't remember what was before that. Oh, was it the Green Hill Zone one? Is that what we're talking about? That was the last one I did before that, right? All right, I'm cooking. I'm cooking now. All right, choose your own. You know what? Our good friend. I have not forgotten our good friend X Xeon, who went through heck trying to make that request happen. I'm gonna skip ahead to yours because I feel really bad about all that. So I never want people to have a frustrating experience here, and it's not all about, you know, getting as much as I can in tips. So like even people with free tokens, if it's like confusing and frustrating, I always feel bad about that. So I'm trying to make sure you have a good experience here. Lake Scene. What is this from? Because I kind of want to listen real quick because it looks very ambient. Very ambient. It's from Deltarune. Okay, cool. The notation's pretty good. There's like a little jank to it, but not that much. Is it on the soundtrack? Like, is it actually in the album? Is it called Flashback? No, it's not that one. Okay, let's see. It's not this. It is that? That's not what this score is. The score you found may be something completely different. I think you found a score for something completely different. Maybe. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see where that is. No, this is the right. You're totally right. You're totally right. It's pretty cool. That's a vibe. Yeah, I'm glad I listened to this first because I would have been a little confused otherwise by some of this. Some. The timing! Oh, you monster. Who was it? A28. Stop! A28! Knock it off! You're out of control. Yeah, you know what? I gotta be me. I gotta not feel bad about having weird alerts and stuff. I gotta own it. All right, so there's the stuff before it, though. I'm just gonna kind of guess. I'm gonna kind of guess what it's like. So I'm gonna do my best to make this vibey and weird, and we'll just see what happens. A bit avant-garde. Yeah, no, you're right. You almost spelled it correctly. Avant with an A, and, but Avante-garde. But yeah, it's a little out there for sure. All right, I'm gonna crank up the reverb. Crank up the verb. kind of goes on like that for a while. I'm not playing it correctly because it's actually written in 5/8. It's something like that. So the people are asking who arranged this. It's amazing. A lot of it's unplayable, so I was kind of making up a lot of that as I went. Like, there's a lot that's good here, but it's literally impossible, a lot of it, so I was just kind of noodling a bit. They clearly put a lot of work into this transcription, though. So, yeah, there's a lot of things where it would take, like, 4 hands to play it, but the gist of it's there. That could actually make for a really sick arrangement. TRC, 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 TRC. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that. So, having not played the game, I feel like this accompanies a scene where someone drowns. That's all I'm picking up from that track is somebody's drowning. Oh my gosh. You'd think I'd be ready for it by now. Xeon, links get purged automatically just to avoid people doing shenanigans. People like you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not worried about you. But who did it? Was that A28 yet again? What track? I'm talking about the lake. The lake music. Wait. Oh, brace yourselves because it's about to happen again. This time it's not going to scare me because I know it's coming. It's queued up after that. Wait for it. I feel like that would make for a good clip. Wait for it. Boom. There it was. I knew it. Hey, we're entirely paying for my baby's new Toby box with scary whatevers. Oh, yeah. Give me token. Get your tokens. Get them while they're hot. We tripled the tip goal today? We tripled the tipple? Did we tippled our trip goal? We tippled the trip goal. All right. I hope that I did that justice for you, Xeon, after all the wait that you had to go through. All right, I'm going to skip over 828s just for a bit. Not because I don't appreciate you, but just because I feel like I got to get caught up on some of these. I feel bad. Frog's Theme from Krongo Trongo. In celebration of tripling the tipple, I'm going to play Frog's Throng from Krongo Trongo. All right, everybody, chill out. Max, relax, all cool. I'm so hungry. We're not in the lake anymore. I don't need that much reverb. Something like that. Oh, we've been making jokes about it, and somehow it didn't really fully click in my head that if we do have to buy my kid a new Tony box because of this, she literally is paying for it herself. She is paying for it with all of the jump scare baby alerts. Like, I know we'd already made the joke about we're paying for it with alerts of her, but then I realized she's literally paying for it. She's earning the money. Good baby. Good baby. At some point, I kind of want to play the longer version of it myself just so that everybody can get the full context. Because they need... Yeah, good. She's almost 2. Play Second Sanctuary. Maybe next stream, just because I got to get caught up on the requests, man. There are so many requests, and there's only 26 minutes left, and I'm so hungry. Oh my gosh, I gotta cook. I gotta boogie bounce, man. All right. A28. Choose your own sheets. We already did Ringman's. O cara mio addio from Portal 2. All right, everybody kick back, relax. Max all cool. Okay, A28. Next time you request that song, I'm going to look up the original and listen to it because I am so confused by this song. Because it's the sheet music boss arrangement, and he is very consistently good. And he's very consistently accurate. And it's all notated really well. But as I'm playing this, I swear, like, every measure feels like it's a different piece of music entirely. Look it up now. There's no time, man. I got a book. Every single measure, it sounds like it's onto a different song. It's not like no one part of it is bad. It's just like constantly changing like genre. And I feel like if it's sheet music boss, he's got to be right. And so and since it's Portal, it's got to be good. So I feel like there's something I am missing. There's something I'm missing. I need the context for it, is what I need. Asgore from Wuntertale. Man, Tony has come so far in just like his production value. Like, this is a banger. Don't get me wrong, it's an absolute banger, but the moment you start, it's like, yeah, that's Undertale. Because if you were to do that track now in Deltarune, it would just like freaking smack like a truck, just in terms of his production. All right, let's do it. It's a banger though. Don't get me wrong. Woof. That was a read, at least. I read and I played. But one more time, very important, on a 3-hour tour. Just want that stuck in your head forever. For those of you who are over 30 here. You heard on that TikTok that I said work is really underway on the continuation of the Deltarune piano collection. Is that so? Can I give you some spoiler info? Just you. All right, everybody else. Everybody else other than the RAF 2305, cover your ears. I'm about to give spoilers to just the RAF. Deltarune Piano Collections Volume 2 is finished. It is finished. And I know when it's coming out, assuming that everything goes fine, because sometimes there are delays with things. I know when it's coming out. That's the spoiler. It is coming out. It is finished. It is more than underway. So in fact, I can say what I really should have said is work is not underway on Volume 2. Not on my end, anyway. There's nothing left to do. I'm done. You can lip read. You got me. You son of a gun. You son of a gun. Corridora the Explorer of Time. This is the best day of your life. Wow. Man, seems like... So that tells me one of two things. Either the bar was really low, or you just really want Deltarune Piano Collections Volume 2. Like, you really, really want it. So bad. All right, here's Corridora, the Explorer of Time. I should have just really played my arrangement. I was ripping off my own arrangement the whole time, but like just kind of messy instead. Xandru, do you know that I have an arrangement of that is on Spotify and everything? I have 2 Chrono Trigger albums that I made myself. The Raf says, I can't tell you how well your music touches my heart. I swear I just saw another video where you play a Deltarune song for fun. I went to YouTube and saw my stream. Well, look at that. Look at that. Look at that timing. That is pretty neat. And I am seriously, genuinely glad that you enjoy what I make so much. That is why I'm doing it, man. Bleep. Well, I mean, also I make money from it, but I mean, as opposed to just some other boring thing that just makes me money but doesn't bring people joy. I get to have the best of both worlds. Go Teach requested athletic theme from Mario World. Was it worth it, Teach? I just want to know. Was that worth it? Also, Yggdrasilor is being a better businessman for me than I am for myself. I made a video game and it comes out next week. I feel like I've kind of just like, I don't want to say given up, but I've lost my fire because it didn't really go too well with the wish list and stuff. And I've like really come to peace with the possibility, or I mean, it's most likely at this point that it's just not going to sell very well. But I need to be better about that. I need to hold on to hope. I made a game. It's a puzzle game. It's a puzzle roguelike game. So it's a little more niche. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. It's nothing like Deltarune. So if you're just here because, you know, I'm the guy who did the piano stuff in Deltarune, 828, I swear, then it's probably not going to be your cup of tea. But I should, man, why am I like underselling my own stuff like this? Why am I doing that? Go look at it. Go look at it for yourself. Click wish list. Try the demo. There's a free demo. It comes out next week. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good game. I put a lot of work into it. I sound so sad talking about it. Why do I sound like that? I need to get my mojo back or something. 828, I swear. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it so that literally only you can't do that alert. Oh, it's happened more than 5 or 6 times today. You want to know how many times it's happened today? And then I really have to get cranking. If anybody's not here who has a request on there, I might refund their token. Can you let me know if you are not here right now? That was a joke, don't worry. Okay, that was athletic. Spleep. Battle against a true hero. Funtertail. I gotta cook, man, because I do want to help with baby's bedtime. What's up, Yogo? How's it going? What's the name of the game? It is Dominocalypse, the game that makes dominoes fun. If you click the link to the Steam page, you'll see it's right there. All right, battle against a true hero. Let's rock and roll. Normally I would go back and repeat a bunch of it, but I got to keep moving. Hip Shop, Deltarune. Okay, I'm trying to see, is there any one of these that we can cut? A28, I hate to say it, since you've been so generous? Question mark? Contained in parentheses tonight. Would you mind if I refund your last one? Oh, and Red Panda we already did. Okay. Red Panda we did. There's Hip Shop because I got to get to helping with Babby. Hip Shop would actually be a good closer. Memories of Green. Memories of Green is short. Yeah, it's just exclamation tip the raft. But seriously, please don't feel like you have to do that just because you enjoy my stuff. Honestly, and like if you want to, by all means. I'm not going to talk myself out of a tip, but yeah, please never feel like you have to do that. Drop Birabudo. Nope. No. All right, here's Memories of Green. I'm not doing my own arrangement either, just to keep it shorter. This is just a nice, simple one. No, I would rather play what you submitted than give you that discount. I would die on that hill. Let me see what the last one you submitted was. Oh, it's not that long. All right, I'm just going to cook. I'm going to cook. Here we go. I'm aware that in the vernacular of today's youth, to say cook means something different. It's like, let's let him cook. Hold up, let's let him cook. Like, now he's cooking. But in my day, back in the 20th century, when you said, like, now we're cooking, you'd mean, like, stop it. Oh, my gosh. You would mean, like, A28, I swear, I'm going to ban just you from doing that one. Watch me do it. I will. No, if you said like, now we're cooking, you'd mean like we're being productive or moving quickly or something. Back in my youth, A28, I swear, you are in, never has someone been in so much trouble for giving me money. Oh wait, he did it through the bot. Yeah, well, I can block both. Okay, I'm going to skip ahead to your last one because I'm not giving you any kind of leverage over me. I'm going to skip ahead to your last one, and then I'm going to close with Hip Shop. That's a good closer. I'm going to tell my wife I'm going to be like 5 minutes late. Okay. I swear, A28, you are a menace. You are a menace to society. It's a miracle that literally anyone is still watching me. Here's Gothic 3, the final melody. I mean back in the 1900s. That's right, Dizzy Tank. Back in the 1900s. Wait, would that be the first decade of the 1900s? Or anyway, whatever. I'm talking too much. Bye. I told my wife I was going to be 5 minutes late, and she says, ugh, fine. And so I did sad face, and then I'm going to say, but I made $300. She says, as long as you're making fat stacks. That's all she cares about. That's all she cares about. That's all I am to her. That's all I am to her. I wonder how much I'd have to make for her to not care if I'm 10 minutes late. Probably several $1,000s. All right. Here we go. That's a really nice one, 828. And now you have nothing you can hold over me because I played all your stuff. Gosh dang it! Next game, Forest Nothing. Gave 903 bits. I can't even blame that one on 828. I can't even blame 828 for that one. Zin said, hello, Trevor. Great to catch the stream. Will we be getting any other teasers for Deltarune Piano Collections Volume 2? I'll say this much. The next time you see anything from it, you will probably also be finding out when it comes out. I'll put it that way. So teaser, I don't know if you call that a stop. Oh my gosh. Matt's Random Things. Thank you so much for the 903 bits. I swear. You know what? There needs to be like some kill switch. Like it. I'm so sorry, Noah. There needs to be a kill switch, like an amount somebody can tip that will permanently delete that alert. Or like some sort of overload. Like if it gets done a certain amount of time, some horrible thing needs to happen. The bits have an audio cue that's a warning of sorts. Well, it depends on the timing of all of it. Sometimes it isn't. I think if the bees alert ever happens, if slow bees ever actually happens, I should delete all alerts on the channel permanently forever. That's canon now. No, it's not really. Here's Hip Shop. It's like selling off all my SpaceX stock so then I can no longer profit from it again. I feel like that one's going over my head a bit. I know a lot about the situation, but you probably have. I don't fully get the nuance. I'm not quite as sophisticated as Ducks. Here's Hip Shop from Dilbert's Rune. Let's rock. Yeah, the Tony box is getting fixed for sure, I guess. By fixed, I mean it just has to be a new one. And what better possible segue could there ever be to a Mr. Rogers song? No Night Night song. You lost your privileges. You lost your privileges. Nah, I'm just kidding. Here's your Night Night song. You rascals. Rascals. That timing was incredible. I'm not even mad. That timing was incredible. Next game, Forest, nothing. Next game for, I feel like there's a pun in there. Are you A28? You're A28, right? Next game, Forest. I'm trying to think if there's a pun in there. That one's A28, but Matt, random Matt, randoms things, whatever it was. That one is not A28. You can explain what it means later. Okay. All right. Does it have something to do with Age of Empires? Yeah, Matt's just along for the ride. Okay, anyway. A28, you're out of control. You're a monster. This is a song from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood called It's You I Like. That's my one genuine moment of the stream where I remind you guys, I genuinely like you. You're really fun people. Not in a weird way. Not in like a weird parasocial way. Some of you are genuine, real-life friends of mine, but those of you who aren't, I still like you a lot, and I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I want the very best for you. And I hope that you spend your evening doing something that enriches your life in some way, which could even be just being a bum and playing games and watching TV or whatever, but play good games. Watch good TV. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, here's a song for you. This is for you, Blood Ape. It's you I like. It's not the things you wear. It's not the way you do your hair, but it's you I like. The way you are right now. Way down deep inside you. Not the things that hide you, not your toys. They're just beside you. But it's you I like. Even you, A28. I promise, even though I give you so much crap. Every part of you. Your skin, your eyes, your feelings, whether old or new. I hope that you'll remember, even when you're feeling blue, that it's you I like, it's you yourself, it's you. It's you I like. There you go. All right. Take your token, wait for another stream. That's right, JP. I do genuinely want to play something for everyone, so I'm sorry that, things get a little chaotic. There were only so many I could do. This is a good problem to have because for the longest time, for a very long time, oh my gosh. That's it. I'm not talking anymore. I'm finding somebody to raid and I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out while I still can. Hey, 350 bones or so tonight. That's not too shabby. I'm finding somebody to raid and I'm ignoring you now. This is terrible. 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 Abuse of my systems. Abuse of my alerts. Just ridiculous. So I won't be raiding anybody on YouTube, of course, because that's not a thing. We're going to raid Hunger Service. He's making healthy Filipino spaghetti. That seems like a good follow-up to what we're doing. Yeah, Dad's not talking to me anymore. Wait, what's the significance of Fall from Grace? We were never going to have time to do that one. That wasn't ever going to happen. I don't know the significance of it, though. I look forward to playing it next time. All right, kids. You have a wonderful evening. Bye.